Yeah, it tells me that everyone is selling everything right now, Dom. You know, you start to hear about risk parity funds. People get lost in the weeds. But when you look at the overall averages, the S&P is battling with its 50-day right here. S&P cash 2877. The triple Qs, as you've mentioned, the Nasdaq. You start to look at that; they're battling with the 100-day. The IWM, the small cap, battling with the 200-day. This is really a make-or-break moment for the markets, at least near term.
As we take a look at the small cap trade, it's one that has been underperforming as of late. Are we to glean anything about that this is not part of a fundamental picture, but more just trade related? Or is this kind of sell-off just indicative of something that happens every once in a while and this is a dip buying opportunity?
You know, when you look at the Russell, when you look at the small cap, they are insulated to trade issues. So you would have thought they would have outperformed if those trade issues start to exacerbate to the upside. So right now, real liquidation. People are just a little bit confused. I don't see any panic. Having said that, you are going to year end, and this is the best month for the S&P on a seasonality issue. For October is, and November is the best month for the IWM. So we've had a year where never believe past performance. So let's see if that plays out or if it's the reverse of it once again.
Steve, does it feel at all to you right now like what happened in the early part of February as rates were rising then and a hot jobs report set things off to the downside? Anything we should glean between that time and today?
Well, if you look at that, yes, it feels similar. But to me, going into year end where the average hedge fund is up 3%, there's got to be a chase for performance. So everyone has been waiting for this sell-off. And what do you do with that sell-off, Dom? Do you buy the sell-off or do you kind of just sit on your hands? I don't know if they have the time, if they can afford the ability to wait going into year end when they're trailing their benchmarks. So I would think this is going to be short-lived to be to the best.